Next thing we do real quick is download and install GIMP 2.6. The GIMP is a Photoshop clone, not a clown, a clone. It's made by several people. They all made little projects and they put it together in a graphical shell, and they call it the GNU Image Manipulation Program, or GIMP. Now, first thing you do is open Explorer and you go to Google and you type in GIMP. GIMP. That's the GNU Manipulation Program. Click on it and immediately you see the download button. You see here images, the notes. They are releasing GIMP 2.8, so I can install this. Download. Now you come to the download page. Here you see the installer for Windows XP or later. So Windows 7 is not a problem. Here you see the different languages. Now I ask you to please download the English version, because then you can follow it in my book. Later on you can change it to your own language or the language you know. Now other downloads, this is an earlier version. Also Netherlands, Portugal, Sweden, United States. Also there's also a Mac version. Show other downloads. You see the Ubuntu, Unix-like, Fedora, OpenSUSE, Mandriva, USD, and GIMP for the Mac OS 10. You can download that. So just download from GIMP the Windows version. Now 2.1.0. Now it will stop and you choose save or go with it, install it. Then after the download it will install the GIMP setup, yes, and then you go to the wizard of 2.6. Okay, I installed it, so I say cancel. Let's hit setup, yes, and I have it already here. GIMP 2. And you start it up, and that's it. Always. So we are going to make a flat anagraph with GIMP. First we're going to open an image. Let's see, I can put in desktop. Here's the 3D single images. We can use the used pictures who come with the book. And we make the head. We open it, and there it is, the picture we have in the book. We're going to make a flat anagraph first. This is the basic of the flat anagraph, of the deep anagraph. These things I'm going to do, you have to repeat them very, very often. So just watch how I do this. First of all, I always go to image and check the mode. It's RGB, so there's no problem. Image, then I scale the image. I make it, let's say 1500, and let's make this thousands. Always do that. Then scale. Okay, you zoom a little bit out. Hit Control, click, double click. It's okay. Then we're going to duplicate the image in the layer panel. Here you see a few things you need to know. This is making a layer. This is the selected layer. If you've got more layers here, you can move the layer upwards or downwards. Here you can duplicate. You can anchor the floating layer or delete the layer. So click on duplicate, and we've got two layers of the same picture. Then we change the name, because we always have to know which picture we are working with. This is the red, and we make a Cayenne. Just double click on the name, change the name, and enter. That's all we have to do. Now we're gonna have to make the layer red. It still has the original colors. So you go to colors, levels, and you make two channels. Here you see the RGB channel. You make the green and the blue. We're gonna work on that. Green. Now we have a green bar here, and the 255 here we make 0. Also we do that with the blue one. We have the blue and we make it 0. Now we click OK and we have a nice red picture. To make a layer visible or invisible, click on the eye. Now I see this Cayenne, but we don't work on it, so it has normal colors. We select it. We go to colors, levels. Now we pick the red channel and we make it 0. And we press OK. Now we have a nice Cayenne. So we have a red one and a Cayenne one. In layers, always the top layer is visible. You can make it invisible with this. You can make it impossible to change. So this is a nice safety thing. Okay. Now we have to change the red mode of the layer. Not of the picture, but the layer. So we click on normal and we go down to screen. Now we have the original colors back. Still, this one is red and this one is cyan. So we still have the two layers, only they blend in a little bit together. What we're going to do now is we choose the move tool. And with the move tool, we're going to move the red layer a little bit to the left. So we're going to click on it and drag it a little bit to the side. Now, put on your glasses and you will see that the whole picture is going into the deep. You can make it like this, you can make it like this, you can really put it in overdrive, but it's not. Now we have ghosting, a lot of ghosting. So change it back to normal and make it a nice one. I can live with that. Okay, now we got a deep picture, but still this is not different. This is still flat. Now you know what I mean by a flat anaglyph. In the next tutorial, we're going to make a real deep one. So, see you then. Oh, this is really painful. Okay.